Hello friends, so I'm just going to do a really quick book haul for February. I did buy a few books in February, but really I've been reading a lot in February. I will link down below to my video, my February wrap up. But this is a little book haul vid. I didn't buy too many, there's only 4 books here, but I'm quite excited about them. They're all a little bit different to each other. The first one is Reservoir 13 by Jon McGregor. Now, this has won some awards and been nominated for some awards, and this is what it's about. Midwinter in the early years of this century, a teenage girl on holiday has gone missing in the hills of the heart of England. The villagers are called up to join the search, fanning out across the moors as the police set up roadblocks and a crowd of news reporters descends on their usually quiet home. The search for the missing girl goes on, but so does everyday life as it must. An extraordinary novel of cumulative power and grace, Reservoir 13 explores the rhythms of the natural world and the repeated human gift for violence, unfolding over 13 years as the aftershocks of a stranger's tragedy refuse to subside. So I fancied this. I think it's going to be like a kind of a Crime at 9, but also a bit of a study as to what happens to a town after a tragedy. And that's quite intriguing. It looks quite short too, so I think this might be a bit of a flyer, but I'm looking forward to reading this. The next book I bought was One of Us is Lying by Karen M. McManus. And this is red on the edge. Who doesn't love a sprayed edge? All books should be edge sprayed. Have sprayed edges. So 5 students walk into detention and only 4 leave alive. I didn't have to read the rest of it. I wanted to read it just based on that. It does have on the front a geek, a jock, a criminal, and a princess, a murder. Who would you believe? So again, this is interesting. This is kind of on the back of me watching 13 Reasons Why is kind of why I've bought this. The idea of detention and death. It's a bit real, but interesting. The next book I have bought is The Hazelwood by Melissa Albert. Now this looks intriguing. This is a bit more magical. So Alice has sent... No, I need to sneeze. I'm really sorry. I lost it. Oh, okay. So this one, a bit more magical. This sounds interesting. Alice has spent most of her life on the road, always one step ahead of the strange bad luck biting at her heels. But when Alice's grandmother and reclusive author of a book of pitch-dark fairy tales dies, alone on her isolated estate, the Hazelwood, Alice discovers how bad her luck can really get. Her own mother is stolen away by a figure who claims to come from the supernatural world where the fairy tales are set. Alice's only clue is the message left behind: stay away from the Hazelwood. To rescue her mother, Alice must venture first to the Hazelwood, then into the world where her grandmother's tales began. I'm intrigued by this. This is quite interesting. A bit magical. Again, quite short. All paperbacks this month as well. But yeah, that was good. I'm interested. And the last one, this has got quite a lot of media attention recently. Eleanor Olyphant is Completely Fine, Gail Honeyman. Again, it's won some awards. It's being very well spoken about. And this is Eleanor Olyphant leads a simple life. She wears the same clothes to work every day, eats the same meal deal for lunch every day, and buys the same 2 bottles of vodka to drink every weekend. Eleanor Olyphant is happy. Nothing is missing from her carefully timetabled existence, except sometimes everything. So this is very different in tone, I think, from the other books that I've bought this month. And so this is quite, actually, this could be a really interesting TBR, these 4 in a month, because they all seem very, they're all very different to each other. But this looks, I don't know, this is being spoken of a lot online and on Instagram, and again, it looks like a really quick, easy read, but kind of set now, kind of touching and funny, and so that sounds good. So those are the 4 books that I bought. There they are. Yeah, really short. Looking forward to reading them. And maybe I'll read all 4 of those in a month soon. And I'm gonna and see how that goes, because they're all so different, and that's what I like doing when I'm reading. I've got so many books that I enjoy reading. I want to read a book that's different to the one before it, because I find that if you read, say you read a really, really good, like, crime novel, the crime novel you read straight after that will never be as good. And sometimes I wonder that if that first crime novel was so good, did that actually have a bearing on how you felt about the next crime novel? So I feel like I have to leapfrog through different genres to really appreciate each book for what it is. That's just what I do. Thanks for watching, guys. If you bought any books this month, please put them in the comments below. Tell me what's worth reading. I'm really enjoying reading at the moment. Okay, thank you for watching. Speak to you soon. Bye.